The killer in last year of the game might possibly respawn after death. This is a theory I've developed after looking at some photos from the open house hosted by the developers of the game back in December. If you don't know what last year of the game is, it's an asymmetrical multiplayer horror game that is scheduled to come out sometime in 2018. Feel free to check out their website for basic info. While there hasn't been much with news and updates, I did find some proof that suggests the killer might be able to return from death like in many of the cliché horror films we love. So if we look here at this photo, we have a player talking to someone off camera as they are in spectate mode. But here's what drove my interest. If we zoom in, we'll notice a message saying, "You will revive in 8 seconds," with an option at the bottom left that says, "Change class." If you're wondering what they mean by class, in last year of the game, players choose a character that serves as a role to help the group survive, such as a medic, technician, scout, or brawler. But these characters are connected to horror movie stereotypes, such as the popular girl, the jock, or nerd. People might think this option is for players to respawn as the cops, but I disagree, because if you look at the stream of photos, they tell a story of a single match that suggests it is the killer who responds. First, the timer is at 8 seconds, then it drops down to 4 with the game clock in sync, with it going from 9 minutes 16 seconds to 9 minutes 12 seconds. Next photo, some time has passed, the same player has spawned as the Strangler, one of the 3 known killers in the game, and if you look towards the bottom, you can make out the face of Troy, the support class character. It looks like the Strangler nabbed him and is dragging him away. In the next screen we see 1 minute 57 seconds left on the clock, with Troy being crossed off the match in red, signifying his death. The message still reads, "Stop them from escaping," and the photo series ends with a closing shot of Amber lit on fire and the killer getting some points. Some people might say that the spectate screen could have been from the perspective of a dead survivor, since the first survivor who dies supposedly becomes the killer next round. But if we look at these other screenshots of players in spectate mode, we'll see some differences. If we zoom in, you'll notice there are 4 portraits shown at the bottom of the screen. Since there are 5 total survivors in the game and 1 killer, it's safe to assume that the spectate mode belongs to a survivor who is killed, so he or she can keep track of their 4 remaining teammates. I also doubt the survivors themselves can revive, because that would make it a little easier for them to escape and there wouldn't be much of a threat or agency in the game. Perhaps I'm wrong though, and maybe both survivors and the killer can respawn, and this match was in fact featuring a new game mode, but those are the details I found from these photographs. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below, and what are you most excited about with last year of the game? If you liked the video, please leave a like, share with people who you're excited to play last year with, and subscribe for my upcoming portfolio project series on last year of the game, and if you like a variety of games, stick around because I'll be starting to do some Let's Plays of a wide variety. This is Yokai signing off. Thanks for watching.